crafters, my name is Janet Ayala and I'm with the Card Loft, and right here, right there, okay, good. I'm coming to you from Cleveland, Tennessee, and I am going to bring to you a brand new stamp set. I have already shown you how to do one card with that in our last video that I posted here on YouTube. I don't remember if you saw it, but to refresh your mind, we made this card using this stamp set and this dies. Okay, we made this one, and I show you how to make these on that last video, the one before this one. I am just doing a lot of cards with this stamp set. And then this one here, this is like a wedding card that has shimmer. I put Win Castella here. It's so gorgeous, stunning, stunning. So those are the first three cards that we made together. Well, actually, I think we made one, and I showed you the other two, but I showed you how I made it. This one that I'm making today, again, is with the same stamp set. It's going to be with the peony dies and the Prized Peony stamp set. I'm going to use both of these today. We are going to use the peony flower, and we are going to use the flower as well, the big flower. Not the die, but the actual stamp set. So we're going to use this stamp set, okay? And then we are going to use one of the sentiments from here for our flower, okay? So I'm excited to show you how to make this card. Actually, I am going through the catalog and I'm casing today. We are also going to use this beautiful Dainty Diamonds stamps embossing folder to emboss our paper, which I have already embossed. This is our card here. I've already embossed it with that. You can see how beautiful that is, okay? All right, so that is just been embossed with this folder. So all of those are ready to go. But we are making in your catalog. We're making the cards here from our catalog, and I'm using some little things that are different, but most everything that I have here, it is from this catalog. I am casing like 4 of these cards today. Okay, so we're going to make this one on the video today. I made this one. I didn't have this paper, but I do have some paper from the stamp set, and I'm using this one here. This one. This is also the paper that the DSP that it hosts with this stamp suite. Okay, and then I am making this card up here. And there's some variations to them because I didn't have everything. Like this one I had everything, so I did exactly what they had here. This one, I think I did everything on this one. Yes, and then on this one, I just didn't have this paper. So, but I sent the sentiments I've changed for a couple of them. I didn't do the sentiment the same way here because I didn't want to do another thanks card. So I did something else, okay? But I'll show you all of those good things. Once I'm finished, I'll show you the final products and how I made them, okay? So today we're going to make this one together from the catalog. It is the first one that you see in the suite where the suite starts. You can get all of these products. You can get the peony, the Prized Peony stamp set and the dies. That price is up here in the back. You can get that for $57.50. That's both things. Or you can just get the stamp. The stamp set is $24 by itself. Or you can only just get the dies as well. So, or if you want to get all of these beautiful products, which I have, I just had to have everything. It's just all gorgeous. We have those gems. These gems right here, they're so beautiful. The elegant faceted gems, they're gorgeous, just stunning. And then we have the paper. I have all of the paper suite that comes with that. We got the square doilies. okay? That's part of the suite. We have this, your Dainty Diamonds embossing folder. And you also get the stamp set and the stamp dies. All of these things come in there, plus your paper. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items. All of this will be $97.50. This is a great deal, guys. Very, very good. And like $2.50 more, you will get $100, and you almost can become a demonstrator. Because actually you can become a demonstrator, because for $99 you can become a demonstrator, and you can buy all of this at a discount of 20%. So do not let this pass by. This suite is something that you will always keep. Even if you move on to other stamp sets, you will always want to keep this, because this is such a beautiful, beautiful stamp set. And then at the end, I'll talk to you about some of the deals that we have going on right now with Stampin' Up. But this beautiful suite, the whole thing, $97.50. A very good deal. You get this already at 10% off. If you buy the whole suite, it's 10% off, which is the $97.50. So you get all of those 6 things for that price, and you are good to go right there. Okay, so I'm going to show you one that I already made. This is the one I made using the same products that I saw by sight them make this one with. Okay, so they look alike. Yeah, they look a little bit alike. I hope so. I just made this a little bit longer. I actually used the die, that little edgelet that is on this stamp set, on these dies. I used this little edgelet because I love that. I'm so glad this stamp set has that. And I just did that there. They didn't do that on theirs, so I just added it to mine. I did a few things different. I did not have this die in the back, so you can always use a different die. I used this, which is the the stitch nested labels. I used this one with my for the white in the background. Okay. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to put this one here for my reference. So the first thing I did was I used the stamp set, the flower. I have this block E. The flower is pretty big, and it's on this block E. That is, it measures about 4.5, almost 4.5 by 3.5. So it's kind of a big block. This is block E, and this is where your flower will be able to fit. So the way that I made this, I used the same color. This is the paper is petal pink, and it's an A2 card, the 5.5 by 4.25, regular size, standard size card. And I'm going to just keep it folded like this. After I use my handy dandy bone folder to press this down. Okay, I'm going to open my petal pink, and I'm going to press this on here, and then I'm going to stamp off. Okay, because I don't want it to be so see-through. If you see, I can barely see that background. That's because I stamped off. Okay, so let's stamp this on, and I'm going to stamp off and stamp on. Okay. You barely see that, right? That's the purpose of it. It's just like a soft watermark. I don't know what you want to call it in the background. That's all we want to see, a little soft. It doesn't matter if it's one on top of the other. It's just a little soft color we want there for that effect, okay? And we're going to keep going here. And I'm going to keep going here. Okay, we're going to go all around. Some areas did not get very well printed. Now I can see it a little bit better. Okay. All right, so we got it done. So that's good. We can close this. Okay, so now I can clean my I usually clean my stamps right away, guys. I don't know. Do you guys always clean your stamps right away? I usually clean mine right away. I don't want them. And the Stampin' Chamois is so awesome. After you clean your stuff from on this chamois, like nothing will come off. It doesn't come off anywhere. It's just spanking clean. Very, very good stuff. Okay, then we have, looking at our card, let's keep it here. Then we're gonna put this one here straight on top of this, kind of even here. Okay, so let's put some Tombow glue here on the back. This paper is so beautiful. You just hate to waste this side, right? Like I don't wanna waste this side. It's pretty too. But we have to use one or the other. So here we go. Okay, so we're gonna put this even at the top here. So it's flush. And I'm gonna press down. Awesome. So that paper is from the pack, the actual pack that comes with the set. Is also included in that price. It's this paper pack. I've already been using some of it. But it comes here with your 12 sheets. And it's the Peony Gardens Designer Series paper. It does not have any, it's not a specialty paper, which does not have any like embossing or any gold trims or anything. It's just plain beautiful. It's just gorgeous, beautiful paper, okay? And different prints, different colors. It's mostly grays. This is this stamp set, or this suite, is the basic colors that they're using here, and they tell you that here now. It's so cool how they do that now in the catalog. They tell you the 3 colors they use: basic gray, granite gray, granite, and petal pink. So those are the 3 colors that are in the stamp set. That are in the paper, that are in everything, okay? So those are the 3 colors that they're focusing on. So basically this is one of those sheets from that packet, okay? Then I use basic white, and like I said, I embossed it with the Dainty Diamonds. I already mentioned that to you, okay? And I'm going to put that straight on here in the center as well, okay? So let's do that. I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal this time, and let me show you how to use this Stampin' Seal. I watched a little video on how to use it, and this is how they were showing you. You basically put your tip, make sure you have the glues there ready to go, and you're going to go over, and then you're going to go up, so that when you go up like that, it's still, the sticky part still here, okay? You don't want to go down and then just kind of go off like this. You want to go up and like kind of either go up, or either twist. So we're gonna go straight down, and you can either twist, or you can go straight down, and you can go up, like scoot it backwards. Once you do that, you still have sticky here, okay? Because a lot of people have been having that problem. They don't have that sticky here. Once they let go, either the thing just strings out or something happens to it. And see, that gives me all my streaks of the Stampin' Seal right there. Okay. So we're gonna go straight here, and we're gonna press in place. Okay. Now we can assemble our card. So, by the way, guys, this is my code for this month. If you are going to get any products, you can take advantage of that. Get the products. If you're going to get the suite, the whole suite, you can go ahead and do that as well. And then you use this code. If your order is more than $150, then do not use my code for July. If it's less than $150, then use my code, and I always have a gift for those people that buy something under me in my account right here. I will send you some retired paper packets so that you can use those, and then I will also send you one of these cards that I made from the actual video that you commented on, okay? So I'm gonna put those two little ones together, and I've already shown how to do this. We put a little dab of glue here. Some people put glue dots. I just put glue. It depends what you like and what you don't like. But what we're trying to do is pair this one with this one. Okay, so we're bringing them both up into the spots, and it gets caught right here in the back. I don't know if you can see that, but it likes to get caught right there for some reason. Then it's hard to get it off. There we go. Okay, so I got it. So we're going to pair these two together here and match them. There we go. Okay, and then we're going to press. This one is blank. There's no coloring, there's no sponging, there's nothing on this card. Okay, so it's very, very simple. These cards are so fun to put together. I love to make them. I love to die them. When I put these dies in my shot, in my big shot, I put all 4 on my plate. So it just cuts all 4 and my flower is ready to go. Doesn't take long at all. Okay, so there goes the second one. And then here we go. We're going to put a little dab down here. And we're going here. See how easy that is? We're just matching the ends. All you're doing is matching those ends with the ends that are already here. If you do that, your flower will be set in place. See that? So simple. Okay, and then so that we can give it a little dimension, we are going to lift these up, kind of bend them forward. I just sort of bend them forward so that they can just kind of like pop out. I was going to try to crunch the flower the other day. I was like, let me just crunch all the paper, see how, maybe give it a little rugged look, you know? That might look good too. But I kind of just bend them out like this so you can give it a little dimension. Okay. All right, and then in the center, what I did is I took a piece of that same paper I made this with, this kind of paper, and I just cut my flower out of it. So I didn't want to make it black like they had it in there. It's too shocking. So I kind of just shoved it in there, in place. Okay. All right. So our flower is ready. Now we can do our leaves. Our leaves are 3 leaves right here. And then we have our coverings for them. This one goes with this one. It's like a little puzzle. You're going to put it together. Put all of them together. This one goes here. And this one goes there. Okay? And I basically just dab a little glue on the back. I don't get too fussy with this glue stuff. I don't, just dab a little glue on the back and I just press them down. That's just going to give us a little dimension on those leaves to give them a little bordered. And then again here, little dab there, little dab there. Just little 3 dots. Doesn't have to be extensive. Let's put it, and this is why I like this, because I can move it around. Okay, and then this one, another 3 dots. 3 dots. And a little dot here. All right, and then we just put it here on the side. You can get a hold of this. There we go. And move it around until you get your place, your spot. Okay, the colors I used here was this is sea moss, soft sea moss, or sea foam, sorry, soft sea foam, and this is mint macaron. Okay, I used a different color. On this one I used soft sea foam, and I used Pierre Pizzazz. Okay, so it's got a little different color on this one, a little bit more subtle. Okay. So then what I do is I just put my flower here, just like that. Then I arrange my leaves underneath where I want them. I want you there. And I want you here. And I want you there. You can put it down, you can put it up, wherever you want. Okay, and I just put it here, just like that. And I lift up the flower, and now I know where I want them. Okay, so I'm just gonna lift it up, put a little glue on the back. I just put a little glue on the end. I leave the other sides without glue, so I just kind of let them free. Put a little glue on this side. I put a little glue on this side, and I'm good to go. Okay, we can put this on dimensionals if you want to, right? I don't think I put it in dimensionals on this one, but we can do that. Take your pick tool and add a little dimension on this. I'm trying to make my videos a little shorter. It seems like my videos are so long. I don't know why, but anyways. I'm working on it, so y'all don't have to be here so long. And then get tired or maybe even bored. I hope you're not bored. Okay, so we take these off. Take these off. All right. And then we're going to turn it around. And we put it right on top of our dainty diamonds. Okay, so that's the flower there. And then for the tag, I've already made a thanks, but I have to make it narrow, so I'm going to take my handy dandy cutter, and I am going to cut this side out. These are so perfect for this. So perfect for these little tiny signs that you want to make. I'm not looking at any, but I got it. Okay. Any lines or anything, basically I'm just pressing against the side there, and that's it. All right, and so here I'm going to put this here, and then I'm going to use the beautiful, this it's like shimmery. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a really shimmery color. It's kind of grayish. So I want it to stick out. So I'll do a little stick out here, a little stick out here. So I'm gonna trim it right there at an angle. Well, this one's going this way, so I'm gonna keep going this way on this side. Okay, then all I do is I put a little glue on the back of this. Put a little of this Tombow on the back all the way, so it'll hold it. Turn it around, and we put it there, straight across. Okay, and then this one we can put on dimensionals if we want, right? We can do anything we want. I didn't put it in dimensions there, but we can do anything we want. I put it here. Notice I cut my foam adhesives. I cut them in half. I usually like them to last me a very, very long time. All right, so we want to put it like it's this is showing at the bottom, so we'll try to raise it above it. There it goes, guys. Isn't that beautiful? Our flower is stunning. Now all we need to do is the final touch. Those beautiful, beautiful pearls. They're so gorgeous. We can add some of these to our card, and I'm going to add the white ones. The white sparkly ones. These are kind of sparkly. These are like clear. These are kind of like white. So I'm going to put one here. I'm going to put a big one. Let's put a big one somewhere. I didn't put a big one on it this before, so I'll put a big white one there, and then I'll put a tiny one down at the bottom here. Gorge, that is gorgeous. Whoops, sorry. Okay, and for the inside, we could do anything we want. I could put a white piece of paper, and then I could, like I did on my other card, on one of my cards, I did this. I actually took a piece of paper, and I just, we can use this paper if we want, the gray, and put it at the bottom there. of my card. I'm not doing it because I didn't prepare for it, but I don't want to make the video more longer. There it is, but just an idea. Just put your white and then put a strip of the cardstock that you used in the front, okay? Let me show you the other ones that I made from that I cased actually from the catalog, okay? So they are, let me make some space here. So this is the one we just made, and that was that first card. That was this one here. Okay, this one here is, I made it, but I didn't have, like I said, I didn't have this paper, but so I used another paper from there, but this is it. See that? Looks a lot the same. Oops, let me move it up so you can see it. Okay, looks a lot the same way. All right, and then I put my diamonds there. I have that little square vellum in the back. Isn't that gorgeous? And then I made the inside. I did the same flower inside that I have outside. Okay, guys, and I do not have the blends. I don't have any blends. I have some blends, but my blends are the old type. They're the blendabilities, so I don't have some of the colors. I don't have this petal pink. So what I did is I used my water painter, because I still have the old water painter. I used my water painter, and I took the ink, and what you do is you put it on your block. I dab a little bit of I open the paint and I dab this on my block, and then I just, with my brush, I brushed the paint off there, and I just painted my flower like that. Even though this is not even water paper, watercolor paper. So I did that. I had a Pierre Pizzazz marker, so I used that. I do have some markers, so I had a Pierre Pizzazz marker, so I used that for this. But for the actual flower, I do not have that either blend or marker. So what you can do when you don't have either one, you can always paint it. And so what you do is you take the paint, like I said, open it, dab your block on the paint, flip it upside down, and then take your water painter and just dab it in there and start coloring. It'll color your card, whatever it is that you have, okay? That's exactly how I did it with my water painter. So I don't fret when I don't have a color. I don't really fret, because I know I can either paint it with my inks that I already have. These inks have a lot of usage besides just stamping on them, okay? You can use watercolors, you can dab your blocks on them and use the paint to color anything. So that's a good pointer that you could use to make anything that you see that you don't have the colors for, okay? All right, so that's this one. And then I have, I made this card here. Okay, I think they used granite instead of the gray, but I had already cut this one when I saw it, and so I used a different sentiment as well. And this one, notice I bent the leaves a little bit. So after I made them, and then I made tone on tone. For these, I made tone on tone. I did not make the color different. And so I just bent it, bent it, bent it. I did dye these at the bottom of the flower, of the dyes. I dyed them. I sponged them, okay? And then I used the paper from the stack, this paper right here, or this one, it's this one. That's this paper. And then I made the flower. I forgot to put dainty diamonds on this one. Not dainty diamonds. I forgot to put diamonds, period. So let's see. Let's put all these watercolor ones, these see-through water ones. I love these. They make everything just look so beautiful. They like make everything just shine. They're so helpful in your projects, making everything special, okay? It just makes things a little bit special. Makes things a little bit sweeter. There we go. Ta-da! You see those? They have like a little checkered thing inside of them. Like, I don't know if you can see that. All right, so this one is this one. And I think they use white paper I'm not sure because my paper is actually petal pink paper and this looks lighter. So I don't know, I think they used white paper and then they dyed it or sponged it, okay? And then the last card that I made was this one. I made this one here. But I didn't want to do another thanks, so I did something else. So sorry for your loss. And so this is actually vellum paper that I embossed with the Dainty Diamonds embossing folder. And then I did use the nested dies. And on this one, I put these gems. These color ones in the middle. Yeah, those middle ones, I put those here. And then I don't know if you can tell, but I have a square doily there in the background. Yeah, looks really pretty. I didn't do anything to this one. This one is just plain and simple, no coloring, just stamp the flower and just cut it out. And you do have the die to cut it out, so you don't even have to cut that out. This die here will cut that flower right out and make it for you, okay? So those are the only ones that I made from there. I did not make this or that box. I don't usually make boxes, so those are the ones that I cased from the catalog. I love casing sometimes some of their cards. You can use, this is an example of how you can use the catalog to help you make cards. A lot of the times we don't know, we don't have any inspiration, we don't know what to make, how to make it. If you look at the catalog can help you make cards because it gives you a lot of ideas, okay? So these are the 4 cards that I made. I love them. I love the grays and the petal pinks and the greens. It's just gorgeous. Which one do you like best? I love all of them. But I think the one that I like the best is this one, the one I made today with you. I like this one second. I think it's so pretty too. I wish I had that paper. I think that paper comes from the In Color designer papers that I don't have that packet. I think it's the neutrals. But guess what, guys? We have the famous bonus days happening right now, and any $50 that you spend between July 3rd through August 4th or August 3rd, I think, then you'll be able to redeem $5 bonuses on bonus days. It is bonus days, but you'll be able to redeem them from August 4th through the 31st, okay? So $5 for every $50 purchase, and those $5 carry over to August, and then you can order whatever you want, as many $50 orders as you place. That's as many $5 coupons that you will get, okay? So take advantage of that. Go to my store here, storefront, and go ahead and sign up. At the bottom of this video, I'll also have the link for paper pumpkins for my page. Sorry. So make sure that you go there and you access my account as well. You can just click the link, okay? And then we also have, today I think is the last day to order your paper pumpkin, so that you can get this month's paper pumpkin, which is the beautiful lights and like candle lights bags, and then they have the addition of the cards. I just ordered those cards because they look so pretty. They give you like 20 cards for like $10. It's so cheap. So I ordered them, I think it was yesterday or the day before, so that I can make some cards with that as well. They look pretty. The envelopes are embossed with gold. It's really pretty. So take advantage of that. Today is the last day you can order that paper pumpkin to come for this month. And basically, if you don't know what a paper pumpkin is a subscription that you get every month. It's a surprise. It's like a little surprise craft box that comes in the mail. This is December's of 2017 that I haven't even done. So this one, sometimes they come with cards, sometimes they come with projects, sometimes they come with just different things that they, like one year, one of them came with a calendar that you made, and I still have the beautiful calendar. So this one comes with 8 cards. Some of them come with 9. Some of them come with 10. So it depends on what it is. And then they give you all of the items that you're going to need to make your project. Whatever they show here in the front, they show you here how to make it. and they give you a little paper. This paper here, if you open it, they give you instructions on how to make it. I also give you instructions online. Whenever the new paper pumpkin comes, I come online and I also show how to make them and how to do alternatives with the paper pumpkins as well. Okay, so this will bring all the things that you're going to need to make these beautiful cards in the front. And they have you have your stamp set in there, you have your dies, you have your colors, you have all that you're going to need to add to these packets is a pair of scissors if you needed to cut anything like a string or something, and maybe some adhesive. Okay, but most of the time they'll give you the glue dots in here as well, so you sometimes don't even need the adhesive. Okay, so take advantage of this. It is $22 a month if you subscribe to it, and it comes to you to your house every month faithfully. They pull it out of your account every month, and you don't have to worry about any of it, anything. Just getting your little surprise every month. When you get home from work or wherever, you got your little surprise there to cheer you up and take you away for a little retreat for the day. And guess what? I got my catalog yesterday. I cannot show you anything inside. I did order one item from here already, so I will be showing you that as soon as I get it. I'm waiting for that order. But in the meantime, if you do not have a demonstrator, please make sure that you get a hold of me. My email is at the bottom. Get a hold of me and send me an email. Let me know that you are interested in getting a catalog. I do not have a blog, but you can email me, and then I'll be glad to work with you and to get you set up and help you along the way. I do have right now, I've started doing one activity a month, which is the sheet loads of cards, which is it's a club that I've started making, where I always made these before. I always did the sheet load, so I'm going to be doing that. My first one will be August 4th. So if you want to join that, you can come online. It will be my first online appearance to live. I'm going to try to do a live event at that time so that others can join and see how we can do sheet loads. I love to make some sheet loads and show you guys how to make them. We will be making the June sheet loads, no, the July sheet loads. I think it's the July sheet loads in the beginning of August. Okay, so look forward to that. If you want to join, look for me. I will be hosting that, and you can craft with me if you have the items. The items are on my blog. Not blog, but on my website here. I have it under events. You can click events, and it'll tell you all the items you'll need for that event on August 4th. All right. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. If you like I said, if you order place an order of $50 or more, $50, or I will send you some retired DSPs as a thank you, and I also send you one of these blank cards for you to have to thank you for your order. And I will you will also get your $5. So if you spend $50, you get $5. That means you spend $45, right? So that's kind of like a bonus that you get. So take advantage of that right now. Okay. All right. I hope that you are all taking care of yourselves, and you're having a good so far July, as best as we can. And take care. I will talk to you guys later, and God bless. Bye-bye.